Now, the real meat of this section is going to come from this tab here, compare. So there are 3 types of comparisons that you can do in this compare tab, and I'm going to briefly go over the 2 less useful ones and spend a lot of time on the third, much more useful one to more or less everybody who's watching here. The first is that you can compare reports manually. And so when you go to compare reports, you say compare with a URL, and it's going to say enter the 16-digit code, and it's and that's not meaningful to most people, but that 16-digit code is in every part of a Warcraft logs URL. So it will be up here. You see this part? This is that 16-digit code. And if I change this this tab to anything else, you'll see the URL change, but that 16-digit code stays the same. So the main thing to know is this is where that 16-digit code exists for the comparison tab if you're doing a manual comparison. This will generally be if you are comparing to a absolute top log. If you're going to go look at the top 10 parses and see what exactly are they doing, then you can compare your damage to them by bringing that report into this one. The second thing is a much easier comparison to make because it's within the same report. So I can click me and I can click Ellie, and we can compare, and it will then bring us up together for the summary for the damage done. So again, the summary will tell us our gear, damage done will tell us our damage and what the breakdown of all that was. Casts will tell us what we cast, all that good information. The usefulness of this is not super high because you're generally not going to have somebody of the same class and spec as you that you want to compare yourself directly to. It can be useful for seeing how they maybe dealt with certain things or did something a little bit differently to you, but again, it's not going to help you increase your abilities as much as the last comparison section here.